Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to What's Up vlog number 124. And firstly, very Merry Christmas to everybody. It's race day today, and it's our last race before the Christmas break, and all the mince pies, Christmas pudding, beer, wine, chocolate, cake, whatever else gets crammed into this what has been honed into a very fine physique. Will lose its shape very soon. So Merry Christmas to you all. The race today, league race, stage 8. This is stage 8, despite what I said in the last video where I kept calling it stage 8. This is stage 8, and it is late again, or L8 again. Pretty obvious name in that we're on the London 8 route, but just a single lap for a number of reasons, but one main reason, which is time constraints. I figured everybody would have difficulty on what basically is the last Saturday before Christmas in finding the time to ignore their families and selfishly race on Zwift, including myself. So it's just the one lap. The fast guys, I've been checking out all your PRs, your PBs. Fast guys will be doing this in sub 30 minutes. For me, I'm closer to 40 minutes, and that puts me right at the back, right at the bottom of the list of times around this for WKG members. So that in itself is a little bit disheartening, but I've had porridge this morning, which, as everybody knows, is like rocket fuel for me. I'm pretty unstoppable. I think I did have one occasion where it didn't work too well, but forgetting that one, the other occasions where I've had porridge for breakfast, I'm like a man on a mission. I've made my toxic looking and tasting energy drink, so I really can't fail. Got my kit on, obviously got a festive hat on. Can't guarantee how long this will stay on, but I'll give it a go. I'm ready, I'm rested. Let's bring it on. This could be a good one. Obviously the London 8 course, pretty flat, a couple of little ups and downs, and then boom, Box Hill, and then down the other side for a charge to the finish with one nasty little kick again as you come out of the tunnel about, what, 1500 metres from the finish, 2Ks maybe, and you've got the ramp. I think it's like 8-9% ramp. So if there are tight battles going into that, they could be won or lost on that last little kick just before you exit the underground and go back towards the finish line. So, right, shut up, spin up, see you on the start. Okay, warm up done. Pain cam on. Still got the hat on, but I can't guarantee, well, I can guarantee it won't last the entire race. I'm not sure. Actually, we'll take bets now. Who thinks I'm going to get to even the bottom of Box Hill with this hat still on? Box Hill is about 12 kilometres into this ride, from what I gather, from my little warm-up just then. So I'm not overly hopeful, but I'm trying to keep Christmas spirit alive. But yeah, not likely. So we've got 21 on the grid at the moment, 1:18 to go. All the usual suspects. I was expecting a slightly thinner field today, again because of the sort of time constraints that everyone will have around this time of year. Yeah, so I did a pretty intense warm-up. A couple of reasonably high effort sprints, and then sort of held mid-twos for a while as well, so it was my sort of comfortable-ish low-end race pace. So I sort of held for a little while, just again to try and get past that horrible little 20-minute blowout that I always have. We've got a couple of guys turning up at stupid o'clock in the morning again from over the pond, our American friends and Canadian friends, etc. So chapeau to you guys. Excellent to have you here. And as always, I've taken my eye off the clock. Good luck, everyone. So time to start getting some cadence going. This is a case of pace myself until the foot of Box Hill, I think, but I'm going to have to try and latch onto groups as well, unfortunately. So I'm hoping everybody is reasonably steady from the start. But here we go. 3, 2, 1. Boom. Away we go. Cheers, I left for the ride on. I definitely went faster than I should. I'm just trying to hang on to, I've got Len Capel and Dave Crook here in front of me. Just try and hold on to these guys.
for a bit. It's a bit of a split already. Got a large group 5 or 6 seconds ahead of us, and an even larger group about 15 seconds behind. Now these two won't like me because I'm not going to be doing any pulling. I'm going to be using them to pull me, without a doubt. Sorry chaps. All's fair in love and Zwifting.
Hold up. How deep can we go?
Oh, Dave's gone to bridge. Len's going. I'm going to have to try and follow.
'Cause you're pulling me straight down.
Okay, nice. Good work, chaps. Now I've wasted my draft boost. I need to get my heart rate back down. So we got Dave Crook, P. Kreibel, A. Detail, J. Pocock, Padron Degas, El Capel, and myself in this little group here. Then we go back 19 seconds to Keith D, Catherine D, P. Santa Maria. Then about 8 seconds back to D. Hunter, N. Pousson, and C. Valadares. I was hoping to have kept my draft for this little climb here. So I often get lost and left on this little section.
I'm used to all the pressure.
Alright, how it's going. 4K in. That's all I had. Sorry guys. It's just too hot. I've got the doors open, windows, big fan. Temperature's actually much higher today than it's been in a while.
You know we're not the same. Say go, we can swim.
Alright, this is nice. Settled into quite a steady pace. Managing to get my breath and my heart back just a little bit in this group. We're moving along quite quickly without having to put out silly wattage. So 6K in, got another 6K to go to try and stay with these guys but recharge myself for Box Hill.
So we can wear so loud. Baby, it hurts. Forget about the end. We already gave in.
So this group back here, we've got Keith D, Catherine D, Percy Santa Maria, and then a little bit further back, Darren Hunter, Nick Pousson, Carlos Valadares, Rich Patterson, then A. Jenkins just 9 seconds off. Then we've got Mike Mitchell and Dwight Williams locked together in the D's with M. Drinkwater, A. Sparrow, F. Slats just behind. Then we go back, we've got E. Kim, G. Johnson, N. Lacerdo, Ruth Ambrose, Joe Harvey, S. Nuttall, and then I think that'll take us back around again. Right, I need to see where I am. I'm still in the group. Good, good, good. What power up have I got? Toe, that's nice, that's alright. I can use that, that's for sure. Alright, I'm going to try and have a quick look ahead. I'm really worried about losing the group, but let's give it a go. So we've got Brian Roden, who's 7 seconds up the road from us. Then Dave Harmsworth, another 5 seconds. Rickard Johansson, 44 seconds ahead of Dave, with Noah Simpson and E. Nikitin just ahead of him. Then we've got A. Richardson, and a minute and a half further up we have this whole bunch of Hans Petter Summerson, Martin Backer, Frank Storley's there, Jamie Swan's there, Brett Smith's there, Jay Gorilla, A. Wedge, G. Gorilla I saw there as well, S. Björkeland, Rich Vickers, S. Edie, S. Akihiro, H. Sass, and apologies if I've missed anybody, but I've got to go back to me. Alright, good, I'm still there. I'm Marcus is miles ahead, is according to Rich Patterson. I'm a marked man in these races these days, it's really funny. But I really wouldn't use me as any kind of benchmark. I'm so inconsistent, it's not true. I am enjoying being in this really strong little bunch of 7, is it? 7 including myself, yeah? Really good. And Brian Roden is just 11 seconds up the road, so although he's putting out some serious power, my glasses are steaming up, which is a bit of a pain. Hey, thanks Ruth for the ride on. I'll do a little turn at the front. Not much, but just a little bit. All right, we've got about 700 metres to the foot of Box Hill, where this race is suddenly going to explode beyond all recognition from what I have right now. It's this nice cooperative group, all cruising around at a pretty helpful pace. I know that group behind, Keith, Catherine, Percy, will be absolutely flying up Box Hill. So I've just got to hope that this pace has been working for me around these flats. We've pulled back in on Brian Roden and Dave Harmsworth, just 3 seconds ahead now, which is good. I'm actually getting nervous. I think my heart rate's going to go up just from nerves of what's about to hit us. All right. Hey, cheers Loki, who I know is Kev Stephen, who's racing in the Asgardian super villain race or whatever it's called today, which looks really good fun. An ODZ event. So good luck Kev in that. Box Hill done. Now I've got a nasty little kick before the descent. I got greedy on that climb. I tried to chase Jim Pocock. I managed to gap Andreas, but I blew up just before I got to Jim. So I had to ease off. And it's put me further back now. But I'm still kind of where I was, so it's not all bad. Cheers Hans, I'd imagine you finished, you guys, and as with last race, apologies I couldn't catch your finish. I'm trying to chase Andreas down and make sure I keep Rich Patterson, Keith, Catherine behind me. Thank you Percy for the ride on. Rich Patterson's flying. He's now just 40 seconds behind. So Keith and Catherine, not far off. 1200 metres to go. I'm dropping back from Andreas. My best chance was on that last little kick, but I gave everything and it killed me. So I'm now just having to make sure this last kilometre I got the legs to at least roll home ahead of Rich, Keith, Nick, Catherine, Percy, Carlos. Last 600 metres. I'm not going to catch anyone, but let's put a little bit of a dig in just to hopefully kill off the spirits and Rich Patterson behind me. Good job guys. Again, sorry I didn't get anyone else's finish. This has been fully focused on me, this race. It had to be, I'm afraid. And it looks like I might get a decent finishing position out of it against some of my key rivals in the league. Last 250 metres. Let's have a little dig. That's about as much as I can manage. But I should see me over the line nicely. Yes, that was a good race for me. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. I'm pleased with that. I feel knackered, but not as dead as I have been in previous races recently. Oh, all right, let's get my breath back and run through the finishing order. I think I ruined my chances against Andreas by trying to attack Jim on Box Hill. Silly move. I just thought if I could bridge early so that he doesn't drop me as soon as we get over the top. But I literally got, I think, within about 10 metres of him. I just could not latch on. And then I dropped back behind Andreas while I was trying to catch my breath. Nearly caught Andreas again on the plywood ramp on the way out of the tunnel. But again, got to within about 10 metres, just not enough to latch on. And to be honest, he looked like he was able to hold sort of 3 to mid 3s from that point anyway, so great job. Alright, let's put my glasses on, let's run through the finishing order. And give some ride-ons while I'm doing it. So, Mr. Brett Smith, back with a bang. Great win, buddy. In both the race and the B category. Why am I not being able to give ride-ons? Then we've got G Gorilla in second, and rounding off the podium, S Ide, who apparently is a D category rider, so not entirely sure about that one. But good job, buddy, anyway. Then, next up, the next actually in the league positions, M Backer. So it's still Brett and Martin. Sorry, wait for my dog to stop barking. So yeah, next up, fourth place, M Backer, who it's both Martin and Brett still battling out the top of the B category. So that's first and second in terms of league positions for those guys. Then Jamie Swan, fifth place, great job, buddy. Followed very closely by Paolo Mari, who is not actually registered in the league, which is a real shame because I know you've turned up to quite a few races and been really strong in it. But another good one. Well done, my friend. Then we've got H. Sass in seventh, followed by Rich Vickers and S. Björkjeland. Separated by about 5 seconds, those two, on the about 4 seconds on course. And then rounding off the top 10, we've got I. Evans. Good job, my friend. Right, here we go. S. Akihiro, A. Wed, Frank Storley, J. Kim, J. Gorilla, R. Dale. Then we've got A. Richardson, Hans Petter Summerson. And then winning in the C's, we have Rikard Johansson, followed by E. Nikitin. And then we've got Mr. Brian Roden coming in 21st, followed by P. Kribels, just half a second behind. So this is why I wish I could see you guys. You're finishing some of these close finishing times. Niall Simpson's next up, who would make that would make him second place in for the league races, behind Rikard Johansson. And then Mr. Dave Crook, great job, snatching a podium for the league races. Then we have Dave Harmsworth, and followed by Len Capel, who was just 2.5 seconds ahead of Padron de Gas. So good job, guys. Then after Padron we have Jim Pocock, who I failed miserably to catch on Box Hill, followed by Andreas Dieter, who I thought I'd beaten at Box Hill, only to get destroyed by him. Great job, guys. Then myself, coming home 30th, with Rich Patterson, who was looking very scary for a while, but luckily I managed to. That shows the importance of getting over the top of Box Hill first, because if you're able to just continue your power, not even full power, but just keep your legs spinning for a bit and get a bit of pace down there. Any work, because Rich I think beat me by about 30 seconds on his Box Hill time, but by virtue of me just getting over the crest first, just meant I could stabilise that gap. So great charge anyway, Rich. And then we have Mr. Keith Denton, followed by Nick Pousson, followed by Catherine Denton, followed by Percy Santamaria. Then Carlos Valadares, again, this is another stunning performance in the C category. It's only the second race, I think, that you've managed to finish without technical problems, Carlos, so great job, man. And then we have A. Jenkins and F. Slats. Then in the D category, we have A. Sparrow. And then we have Darren Hunter coming home in 40th. Behind Darren, oh, I wish I could have seen that one. Look at that, 1 second between them, fighting over the top of the D category in terms of league riders. We've got Mike Mitchell just stealing it by 1 second over Dwight Williams. Fantastic stuff. Then we have E. Kim. I think there are a couple of others still out there. I'm thinking Ruth and Joe. Ruth and Joe were quite close to each other on course, I think, last time I looked. Ruth Ambrose and Joe Harvey. Right, so let's just see what this means for the league races. So A category, obviously we don't have a categorised, an A categorised division in the league. But well done Palomari for winning that battle. So, the Bs, as I expected, Brett Smith. Apologies if I'm ignoring the non-league races, but this is purely just to try and get an idea of where all the points are going. So we'd have Brett Smith, followed by Martin Backer, Jamie Swan, Rich Vickers, Frank Storley, Jay Gorilla, Jack Peterson, Hans-Petter Summerson, Brian Roden, Dave Harmsworth, and then Padron, who I'm not absolutely sure is registered in the league. I think I say this after every race. But Padron's such a regular in our rides, but I'm not sure he's actually registered in the league. I keep forgetting. Anyway, so well done, guys. And C category. Hey, I made the top 10. So in the league, that's going to be even better. So the winner, H. Sass, doesn't count. Sorry, you do count, but you don't count, if you get what I mean. And besides, you won by 3.5 minutes with an average watts 4.1 watts per kilogram. So I think it's safe to say you're not a C category rider, H. Sass. Right, so Rickard, first in the league, followed by Niall Simpson, followed by Dave Crook, rounding off the podium. Then we have 4th, Len Capel, 5th, Jim Pocock, 6th, Andreas Detail, 7th, me. Oh, I'm pleased with that. 2.9 as well, so that's not bad, although everyone else seems to have really strong watts per kilogram in that. Anyway, so 7th for me, 8th, Rich Patterson, 9th, Keith Denton, 10th, Nick Pousson. Nick, are you in the league? I don't think you are. I think it was just outside of the registration date that you started joining us. Next up would actually then be Catherine Denton, followed by Percy Santamaria, followed by Carlos Valadares, and then Darren Hunter. Let's go to the D's, see if anyone else has come in yet. There we go, we've got Ruth has come in. So the win goes to Mike Mitchell, well done Mike, with Dwight Williams second. Excuse my wife in the background hanging out the washing.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. So Mike Mitchell first, Dwight Williams second, and Ruth Ambrose rounding off the podium for the D's. And I think we've still got Joe Harvey out on course. I'll have to wait and see. But for now, I'm going to wrap the video up. Apologies, Joe, if you are still out there. I don't mean to be just ignoring you. But this race was short for a reason, because I'm tight for time. Right, anyway, thank you all so much for racing. That was really good fun, and mainly because I did a lot better than I was expecting to. But it's always good fun to do those short, sharp races. The next one is on the 28th of December, but I cannot for the life of me remember what it is. So I'll update you as soon as I've jogged my own memory. Right, well, it's the last time I'm going to see most of you before Christmas, so I wish you all a very, very happy Christmas. Thank you so much for making it a really entertaining year on Zwift, and I feel I've made some truly excellent virtual friends through WKG, and it's certainly made my year a lot more entertaining than it would have been, so thank you all so much, and have a really good one. Try not to eat too much, drink too much, because albeit we can let ourselves go for a few days, it literally is just for a few days, and we've got another race on the 28th, so hopefully we'll all be similar weights to what we are now, and we'll have a good one on the 28th. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all then. Ciao.